Hello and welcome. You're watching the Friday edition of This Is Exclusive with me, Shavan Sen. What is common among these very places? Unakoti, Mugdepur, and the other very place where we have seen what really happened. How are these essentially places linked? Is there a larger conspiracy? Is there a deep, dark conspiracy that is essentially being hatched? Is there someone who's essentially gunning for a border escalation? And why suddenly is the BSF being prevented from border fencing? Tonight on This Is Exclusive, I will tell you the real reason behind the escalation at the Indo-Bangladesh border. But first up, let's take a look at the headlines. After desperate provocation attempts at the border, Yunus government's big conspiracy unmasked, bringing you the exclusive news break in a short while from now. Race for the Rakhine state begins. Myanmar army airstrike claims 40 lives in the deadly airstrike. We get you a ground report. L&T chairman Subramaniam calls for a 90-day work week, sparking a massive debate on work-life balance. Yogi to be the star campaigner in the national capital ahead of the Delhi Assembly polls. By the end of December 2024, there was a spike of infiltration, a spike that we saw of smugglers coming to the border of Indo-Bangladesh border. And what we essentially witnessed was this, ladies and gentlemen, the very fact that all of these places, which are in different parts, in West Bengal and in Tripura, there was this renewed attempt of infiltration, smuggling, all of this actually happening. What could possibly be the reason? Is there a larger conspiracy at play? Tonight, we are basically uncovering the real conspiracy that was hatched by the Yunus government. The reason being that there is a pattern that essentially emerges, and there is a man that was handpicked by the Yunus government. This was just days before the first incident that actually took place in Sukhdepur. Yunus's government actually picked up a military hardliner, someone who was heading the BDR, which is now known as the BGB, that is the Border Guard Bangladesh. And the scuffle that took place was in these very places, in Unakoti also. You've seen those very images where we saw the border security force standing there, preventing an infiltration attempt from taking place. Now, who exactly is this person that was handpicked by Yunus government, and whether at all this was part of a larger design, and the design being looking forward for a border escalation actually taking place that was thwarted by the border security force. We've identified the man. This person makes a statement immediately after being appointed the head of a commission. And the commission basically looking into an incident that took place back in 2009. And without any evidence, the first statement that he makes was against India, trying to link India to a carnage in which there is no evidence that has been shared by Bangladesh. Take a look at this report.
Sukhdepur, Unakoti, and countless other districts on our border. A desperate Yunus is looking for a border escalation. Republic deciphers the real conspiracy hatched by Bangladesh's caretaker government. Here's the real story behind Yunus's desperate attempts. In the latest, the same military hardliner who was once removed by Hasina has been handpicked by Yunus. Days before the escalation at the border began, General Rahman was asked to head a commission. The commission was given a mandate: find the transnational link to the BDR carnage. A military hardliner known for his anti-India outlook, Major Fazur Rahman. The story starts in 2009, the infamous BDR carnage. The Bangladesh Rifles revolt, also referred to as the Pilkhana tragedy or the Pilkhana massacre, was a mutiny staged on 25th and 26th of February 2009 by a section of the Bangladeshi Rifles. The rebelling BDR soldiers took over the BDR headquarters in Pilkhana, killing BDR Director General Shakil Ahmed along with 56 other army officers and 17 civilians. They also fired on civilians, held many of their officers and their families hostage, vandalized property and looted valuables. By the second day, the unrest had spread to 12 towns and cities. Yunus has formed a 7-member independent commission headed by Major General Fazlur Rahman to reinvestigate the 2009 BDR carnage. Yunus's man Friday, Major Rahman, openly blames India for the 2009 BDR carnage.
এর মধ্যে অনেকেরই মতামত থাকতে পারে আমি নিরপেক্ষ তদন্তের সাথে একটা কথা বলতে চাই ভারত জড়িত বললে হবে না অমুকে জড়িত অমুক জেনারেল জড়িত এটা বললে হবে না তার সপক্ষে প্রমাণ হাজির করতে হবে আমি চাইবো আপনারা প্রমাণ দেন যত ছোটই হোক যত বড়ই হোক যত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ হোক বা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ নাই হোক আপনারা এই প্রমাণ আমাদেরকে দেন এটার উপর নির্ভর করবে অনেক কিছু
Since then, Yunus's forces have left no stone unturned to provoke the BSF. And surprisingly, the special court investigating the 2009 carnage was set ablaze by students, leading to destruction of all possible evidence. As Republic unmasks a desperate Yunus, the question remains, when will Yunus finally stop provoking our mighty forces?